4 decades after declaring a one-child policy, China has a new population problem. It looks all but set to shrink. The country saw plummeting birth rates for a second straight year in 2018, and lawmakers are now scrambling to find a fix. At this year's annual National People's Congress, delegates from across China urged leaders to take radical steps to, quote, liberate fertility. Reuters' David Stanway is following the story.
Now, China has already acknowledged that there's a problem, that the demographic trends are not in its favor, and it already tweaked its one-child policy in 2016, allowing couples to have a second child. But all the evidence suggests and all the data suggests that most couples aren't taking the government up on those fresh offers. They're still not willing to have a second child, and the birth rates are continuing to decline. And some observers, some researchers are saying that that decline is going to continue for a considerable period of time.
People in China are living longer lives, meaning its population is aging while young couples aren't having kids. Policymakers there are worried that's not a good mix for the economy. Recent suggestions by delegates included improving healthcare, offering tax breaks, and providing more free public education. Or a more radical solution, having the government butt out of family planning altogether.
Many experts are worried in the first place about the Chinese government even being involved in the reproduction decisions of each individual family. And they're worried that the coercion before involved stopping people from having children. Now the coercion involves encouraging people to have more children. I think this system of family planning is ingrained in the system, in the Chinese Communist Party thinking. And this sort of control is hard for the government to give up.
Think tanks say China's population will peak at 1.4 billion in 10 years' time, then begin an unstoppable decline which could reduce the workforce by as much as 200 million by 2050.